questioning 5 lesser-known pyramids that hint to an advanced, ancient civilizations. Some skeptics and scientists claims that some of these pyramids are just natural geological formations. But others say that nature do not make geometrical shapes on such a grand scale. And if it does, it won't be that symmetrical. Some of these structures are much debated on and need more explanations. So we will question 5 pyramid structures as great as the Giza Great Pyramid and even greater, that hints to ancient civilizations that we still know nothing about. One, Visasika Hill, called the Pyramid of the Sun, Bosnia. In October 2005, Samas Managic, amateur archaeologist, announced that he discovered the world's oldest pyramids in the Balkans. He claims that 12,000 years ago, early Europeans built the greatest pyramidal complex on Earth, in Bosnia. He also claims that Visasika Hill, with a height of 720 feet, dwarfs the Great Pyramids of Egypt, saying that the site contains 3 pyramids. All of them are some 12,000 years old. 2. Great Pyramid of Cholula, Mexico. According to the Guinness Book of Records, this temple is in fact the largest pyramid ever constructed anywhere in the world. The Great Pyramid of Cholula in Mexico, topped by a cathedral, built by the Spanish in the 16th century. The complex consists of several structures built on top of each other, starting from the 3rd century BC until the 9th century AD. 3. White Pyramid of Xi'an, China. The story of the White Pyramid came about in the 40s. Pilot James Gaussman related the presence of an enormous white pyramid near the Chinese city of Xi'an. He is said to have seen a white jewel-topped pyramid during a flight between India and China during World War II. Not only was this extraordinary structure said to be the largest pyramid in the world, but in the valleys surrounding it, there were said to be dozens of other pyramids, some rising to an elevation almost as great. Colonel Maurice Sheehan, Far Eastern director of Trans World Airlines, told an eyewitness account of his encounter with the pyramid in the March 28, 1947 edition of the New York Times. A photo of the pyramid appeared later in the New York Sunday News on March 30, 1947. This photograph later became attributed to James Gaussman. 4. La Denta, El Mirador, Guatemala. El Mirador was a major Mayan city deep in the jungle of northern Guatemala that flourished from about the 6th century BC, reaching a peak population of perhaps more than 8,000. The site remains largely covered by tropical jungle, and the 2 largest structures at El Mirador, the El Tigre complex and the La Denta complex, give the impression of 2 large hills. According to some source, the La Denta complex has a total volume of 2,800,000 cubic meters, which would make it one of the largest structures in the world. 5. Antarctica Pyramid. It is about 1.7 times larger than the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Scientists and skeptics argue that it is a natural geological formation. It was discovered by the British Antarctic Expedition of 1910-1913. This huge mound raises many questions. And the best one would be, what if it was really a pyramid? Who could have made it? Did Earth had an advance race thousands of years earlier? The last time the Antarctic was ice-free was approximately 16,000 years ago. Could there was a civilization advanced enough to build huge pyramids? If yes, who were they? At the end, don't forget to subscribe and like. And as always, question everything.